UN warns unimaginable atrocities in Al Fashir as brutal RSF attacks escalate. Libyan journalists monitored intensive military cargo flights from UAE to Libya. Nigeria's leader accuses Western powers of supporting terrorism. Over the past few days, Al Fashir has witnessed an escalation of brutal attacks. It has become a city of grief, said Lu Fong, UN human rights representative in Sudan, in a video posted on X. She stated that civilians who survived 18 months of the siege are now facing atrocities of an unimaginable scale, with hundreds killed, including women and children, and the wounded who sought refuge in the hospitals and schools. Fung added that thousands, including medical personnel and journalists, have been detained, and the sexual violence remains widespread. She warned that there are no safe roads out of Al Fashir. What we are witnessing is not chaos, Fong concluded. It is a systematic assault on human life and dignity, with brutal attacks often carried out on the basis of ethnicity. Libyan journalist Taha Hadid reported a significant increase in the pace of the Emirati air bridge supporting the RSF Force Commander Mohammed Hamdan Daglo Himiti, with around 2 flights per day crossing through Libyan airspace. According to documented data, 14 military cargo flights were recorded between the UAE and Bosaso airport in Somalia, counting or continuing on to Libya within just 7 days of November. The Sudanese Doctors Network announced on Saturday that the Rapid Support Force RSF collected hundreds of bodies in Al Fashir, burying some in mass graves and burning others. In its statement, the network described the act as a desperate attempt by the RSF to conceal evidence of crimes against civilians, calling it one of the most heinous violations witnessed in the city. It added that those actions is a part of an ongoing campaign of genocide that disregard international and religious norms, which is guaranteeing the deceased a dignified burial. Dr. Muhammad Al-Badawi Abdul Majid, governor of the River Nile State, affirmed the government's commitment to developing the animal resource sector during his meeting with Dr. Ammar Al-Sheikh and the Secretary of the Ministry of Animal Resource, and Dr. Najda Al-Zubair Arbab, the State Minister of Animal Resource. He highlighted the state's rich fish and honey resource and its focus on promoting industries related to animal production to achieve self-sufficiency and boost export. Dr. Al-Sheikh stated that the Nile River State was chosen to host the animal production city due to its strong capabilities and strategic location. Meanwhile, Dr. Al-Zubair reviewed the state's plan and readiness to establish the project on time. The governor of Northern State, Lieutenant General Abdurrahman Abdul Hamid, met today with Engineer Omar Yassin, Director General of Airport Engineering and representative of Sudan Airport Company Limited, to review progress on the Dongola International Airport Rehabilitation Project. Engineer Yassin stated that the project aims to develop the airport's infrastructure to meet international aviation standards. He affirmed that the work is progressing well and called for the continued effort to ensure the project's timely completion. The governor of North Darfur, Hafiz Bakhit, arrived in Port Sudan after a long and risky overland journey from Al Fashir, which he left at the end of October 2025. Amid difficult security conditions, upon arrival, Baqir pledged to address the damage caused by the war in North Darfur and stressed the importance of resilience. Sources confirmed that he will immediately begin work to tackle the critical humanitarian situation affecting residents of North Darfur, particularly those in Al Fashir. An expanded meeting of the Khartoum Locality Revenue Council chaired by the locality's executive director, Abdul Mun'im Al Bashir, directed today a comprehensive inventory of government assets and properties belonging to the locality. The meeting stressed the need to begin removing informal transportation stops and to relocate all vehicles to operate from the designated parking areas that existed before the war. The meeting also reviewed the campaign to remove informal settlements and the areas targeted for demolition in Al-Shajara, Al-Rimela, Soba, and Al-Juref West areas, emphasizing the need to expedite the demolition in accordance with the directives of the Committee for Maintaining Security and Upholding the Authority of the State. The head of the Niger's ruling military council, General Abdurrahman Tiyani, accused Western powers of supporting terrorist groups operating in the African Sahel region. General Tiyani affirmed that for more than 10 years, the Sahel has been facing insecurity due to the threat of terrorism. He said the terrorist group operating in the region, including Al-Qaeda and ISIS, benefit from financial and logistical support, and we know who is behind it, he added. Those mercenaries receive support from Western powers that we all know. We will never stop saying this so that those who support them know that we are aware and that we will take appropriate measures to respond to them. More than 900,000 people have been evacuated in the Philippines as a typhoon Phong Wang made landfall on Sunday evening local time. The storm was upgraded to a super typhoon. The country meteorological service has warned that it is a high risk of life-threatening and damaging storm surge as the storm moved toward Luzon, the Philippines' most populous island. This was your today's news by Sniper TV. Thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye.